Yo, what is up? My name is Petrowski, and today I have something very special in store for this video. This video will be a PokeMMO challenge, one that I've put a ton of effort and thought process and planning into, and that I'm excited to unveil to you guys today. This challenge will be about building a PokeMMO OU PvP team from scratch within 1 hour. Well, to be more specific, I'll have 1 hour to catch as many Pokemon as possible from all over the PokeMMO world. I'm allowed to use my catching Breloom and other utility Pokemon at my disposal, and other HM friends or ocarinas to help me traverse the world. I'm not allowed to breed for better IVs or anything of the sort, and then after that hour is up, I will allow myself a budget of 100k Pokeyen to moveset my Pokemon and to supply them with items for use in PvP. But I am allowed one free choice item, so either choice band, choice specs, or choice scarf, since those items are over 100k and very crucial to PvP. I will have unlimited time to EV train the Pokemon and level them up to 50, and then after that I will queue for 5 games of OU ranked, and hopefully I can win one game, and if I win that one game, this challenge is considered won. I'm really excited for this. This challenge, it encapsulates so many things. You have to think about the budget and movesetting your Pokemon and what moves Pokemon learn naturally alongside typing and balancing a team. It's basically all about balancing a PvP team, but on like turbo hard mode. It is insane. It's going to be a crazy experience. I have my plan outlined, and I'm really excited to see whether I can accomplish those goals or not, whether I can execute that team properly, and I'm excited to have you guys alongside me in my journey. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, I have my timer set up in the top right corner, so I'm ready to start whenever you guys are, and I'm extremely nervous. The first Pokemon that I'm going to be hunting is going to be crucial to my team. Absolutely, like, unbelievably important. He's going to be a key part of balancing out my team. I'm going to go for him first, and it's going to be scary and painful and risky, and you guys will see about why in a quick second. But without further ado, let's go ahead and actually let me let me bind. So what a anticlimactic start. Let me bind my keys really quick. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1. We're off to the races. Okay, I need to, as quickly as possible, get to Hoenn, go to New Mauville, and there's going to be, is this Mauville? I always forget. Mauville's up here, right? There's going to be a cave below Mauville. I've routed this out really specifically. So I want to head down here as quickly as possible. There's going to be an obscure cave down here that has, it's one of the few spots you can find Magnemite at a pretty decent encounter rate. I don't know if I should be allowed repels or not. I'm going to go ahead and say no, because that would cost some extra Pokeyen, and also I don't want to be able to waste time in the cave. So I'm going to go ahead and run out of that as quickly as possible, but I'm really excited to get to these Magnemite and show you guys my plan for that. Alright, so actually, oh my god, 4th encounter. Okay, I actually got 4 encounters getting to this cave, so pretty bad luck. I'm going to go ahead and head in here, and I need to get a good Magnemite. The issue is, there's a Voltorb. I need a Magnemite with hidden power fire naturally. It's going to cost way too much Pokeyen to get one and have to teach it hidden power fire. I have to get, the only things I have to worry about are getting a Magnemite with decent special attack, decent speed, and it having HP fire. This is going to be such a risky yet absolutely crucial and important part of this team. It's going to be crazy, and I'm really excited to see, for you guys to see me hunt for it and see if I can pull this off. I actually do have a backup plan for a fire type kind of thing, because my team is going to get absolutely rolled unless I get a really good counter to things like Scizor or Skarmory. So Magnezone, for those who don't know, is the perfect answer to that. I'm going to be kind of teaching PvP lessons while also doing this challenge and really narrating that, which will be a really interesting commentary. So, for those who don't know, Magnezone is an incredible counter to things like Scizor and Skarmory, because it has an ability called Magnet Pull. So I need a Magnet Pull and Hidden Power. Okay, this has 0 special attack. I'm not even going to bother calcing it. I can't use that. I need a Magnemite with decent special attack. And I'm talking like, for this kind of challenge, dude, if it has 15 special attack and 15 speed, it has hidden power fire, that's good enough, dude. I really just need something that is going to be usable, especially with if it has a plus special attack nature. This challenge is going to be brutal, man. I'm not allowed to breed any of the Pokemon. It's going to be insane. I'm really excited to see how it goes. There's going to be some Pokemon where, like, I might need to just go, I need to go catch a 6th Pokemon. Like, the scary thing is, if I only have X amount of time left, I need to just catch some Pokemon to make sure I have some sort of competitively viable Pokemon, or some sort of Pokemon that I can at least train up. Let's see, Hardy, 31. Okay, this could be usable. This is really nice IVs. I need to calc this as fast. 25, 31, 22, while also still searching. 25, 31, 22, on top of 15, 29, 24. 15, 29, 24. Believe I calced that right. At Hidden Power Psychic. I might go ahead and write that down. I can't change the nickname in battle. I'm going to go ahead and write that down as Hidden Power Psychic and hopefully find some more Magnemite and keep trying. It absolutely needs to be Hidden Power Fire. Alright, I have 6 Pokemon to get with around 60 minutes to get them. So obviously I want to stick to around 10 minutes per Pokemon, but it's okay if I spend a little bit of extra time getting the Magnemite because it's going to be such an important piece and key part of the team, as well as some of the other ones might be a little easier to get. We're going to see. This is going to be a surreal challenge. The Voltorb Horde, that's hilarious. I'm just excited. We'll see, dude. It's going to be crazy. Hopefully I can leave this Magnemite spot with around 45 minutes left is going to be my goal. We'll see how that goes. All right, here's a Magnemite caught. Let's check the IVs and see if I can count it. Lonely Nature, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. 9, 30, 27. 9, 30, 27. 22, 3, 17. 22, 3, 17. I'm using a Hidden Power Calc on the side. It's Hidden Power Grass. I'm using a Hidden Power Calc on the side over here on SciPokes.com. We actually used to use this back in the day, this tool, before Hidden Powers were changeable in PokeMMO. You would use this and you would have to, get a Pokemon with a decent Hidden Power. That way you couldn't change them. Nowadays you can manually change your Hidden Power in PokeMMO. And I'm kind of working off that same assumption for this just because I can't afford to do it. The TM for Hidden Power costs 30k, and getting enough of the gems to change its Hidden Power to Fire would cost 80k. So that alone would put me way over budget. So it's impossible. I absolutely have to get a wild Magnemite with Hidden Power Fire. There's no other option. Okay, this Magnemite was caught. Relaxed Nature, that's fine. 31 attack, 20, sure. 131, 27. 131, 27. 21, 3, 10. 21, 3, 10. Calc that. Hidden Power Ice. Okay, not super usable. Let's keep hunting. Alright, another Magnemite call. Let's try to calc this as quick as possible. Show me the numbers. Careful Nature's. Oh, it's so bad. I don't know if it's worth the calc. I'm going to go ahead and do 28, 0, 10. I'm going to calc it, but I almost can't use it. 16, 1, 29. Was it the last one? I think it's the last one. 29. If this is Hidden Power Fire, I'll be so sad. It's Hidden Power Water. Okay, that's fine. I can't use that anyway. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's huge. This one actually came with a magnet on it. It's Naughty Nature, not great. 6, 23, 27. Let me do some encounters in the background. I don't want to waste too much time. 6, 23, 27. 6, 23. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. 6, 23, 27. 7, 15, 22. Let me get an encounter first. 7, 15, 22. 7, 15, 22. Getting that magnet's pretty cool. Getting items for free will be huge. I didn't even think about that. What is it? 7, 15, 22? 7, 15, 22. Calculate that. Hidden Power Psychic again. That's okay. That's okay. We keep going. We keep hunting. Okay, we reached the 10-minute mark. We still don't have a Magnemite, but that's totally okay. This is definitely going to be the most difficult Pokemon to catch a decent one of. Bold is fine. That's special attack heavy. 31, 26, 6. Let me go ahead and calc this, though. 31, 26, 6. 31. I calced it wrong. 31, 26, 6. 3, 2, 30. 3, 2, 30. Hidden Power Rock. Still nothing. We're going to keep going until 45 minutes, and then if I don't find one, I'm just going to have to leave. It's going to suck so much, but I'll just have to leave and go for some sort of backup plan and try to catch some other Pokemon, because I just can't spend my entire... I have to get at least 6 Pokemon, and I can't spend my entire time hunting Magnemite. If I don't get it, gotta cut my losses and move on, you know, gotta try my best. Another Magnemite caught, another chance. Lonely Nature. Those IVs are fine-ish. 23, 21, 21. 23, 21, 21, and I believe 19. 13, 18. 13, not 18, 8. Calc. Hidden Power Ice again. Keep going. Good luck, good luck. Okay, here's another Magnemite caught. Naive Nature is not bad. 1 special attack is so bad, though. I'm going to calc it, though. I think it was 414. 414. 414. Was it 28? Let's tab back over to 126 is the last numbers. I'll calc it really quick. I don't think it's usable, though. 1, 2, 6. Even if it's Hidden Power Fire. Please don't be Hidden Power Fire. It's Hidden Power Ground. That's good. We don't miss out there. Okay, another one caught. Let's check it. Careful Nature is so bad, though. Ugh. I'm still going to calc it, though. The IVs are high. 8, 6, 27, 28. 8, 6, 27, 28. 16, 6. Let's run from this battle first. 16, 6. 16, 6. 16, 6. Calculate. Hidden Power Fighting. Okay, we just go for a little bit longer. Like 1 to 2 more minutes. And we got to split after that. Something else that's super interesting about this sort of run and about this challenge is that you can't go for Pokemon that desperately need egg moves. That's something that was like really, really important. I really had to consider. I believe things like Scizor, if I recall correctly, like it's Bullet. I think Bullet Punch might be an egg move. But there are certain Pokemon that like really, really need egg moves that I just can't go for in this challenge. It's just not worth it. And it's just they're gonna be so much less powerful. I would love to see other people go for this challenge and like see the results and see their strategy. I think that the strategy behind this sort of challenge can be absolutely so deep and so insightful and cool and beautiful to the game. Okay, this is going to be the last Magnemite I catch, and then I absolutely have to split after this one, so I'm hoping for some good luck. We'll see what happens. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm going to calculate really quick. I'd maybe come back. Jolly plus negative. That's crazy. 17... 13, what was the other number? 31, 0, 11, 7. Even if this is HP 5, I don't know if it can kill. It's HP Electric. Okay, let's get out of here. We couldn't get it. That's okay. We got to go to the next spot as quickly as possible. I knew that would be a risk. Okay, I need to go to Route 104 in Hoenn. You guys will really start seeing the strategy evolve. Where's Route 104? I don't know it well enough. Here it is, over here. Let's head over here as quickly as possible. I believe it's over here. I'm gonna run south. I probably should heal my Breloom super quickly. The next Pokemon I'm gonna be going for is Wingull, and you'll really start to see my strategy evolve. It was really, really important to try to get a Magnezone there. A lot of my team is probably gonna be very Rain Dance and water based. And Magnezone would be really nice to have that fire Pokemon come in. Obviously, I don't want to be using Hidden Power Fire in rain, but I need something to deal with Scizor and Skarm and those steel types that are going to be really a huge pain for me on some of these battles. Okay, no more hidden powers to worry about though. All I need to think about now is IVs and nature. That's it. So this becomes a lot more simpler from this point on, which is super nice. And then hopefully if I can get some decent Pokemon of the Pokemon that I'm looking for, I can actually head back to Magnemite with a little time and maybe get some decent ones. We'll just have to see. Okay, the first Wingull, not super great. Gonna keep going. It really needs the defenses. It's gonna be really, really huge for it. I don't care too much about the speed, I believe. Yeah, I don't care too much about the speed, but something that's going to matter to me a lot is the special attack, HP, and defenses, of course. Second Wingull caught. Gentle Nature is, wow, those IVs, never mind, not usable at all. Another extremely important thing I forgot to mention is abilities. I don't want to have to spend 35k of my 100k budget to get an ability pill and change the ability of certain Pokemon. I'm really, really hoping on the luck on those abilities. Naive Nature's fine. This is actually pretty good. Oh, it's Keen Eye, though. That's, as soon as I mention it, that's so unfortunate. I'm gonna keep hunting a little more. But this is notable. I'm gonna mark this as noted. This could be the best I'm gonna get, which is kind of crazy to use this as a comp Pokemon. But in a challenge as strict as this and as difficult as this, I might need to just take this and run with it. It's definitely gonna be a miracle at this point if I'm able to win a single PvP game. But we'll see. Gonna have to abuse, set up Pokemon, and kind of all or nothing strategies. Okay, this Wingull is caught. Let's check it out. This is actually extremely good. Oh, this might be the one I go. Does it have Drizzle? Oh, it's Kenai again. Gonna mark both of these as noted. That's so unfortunate. This nature is obviously bad, but oh, man, I really needed this thing to have Drizzle. If this had Drizzle, I would have just ran with it. Ouch. That's rough, not gonna lie. I think I'm going to be heading away from this spot soon. The Pelipper is not the most important Pokemon to have like the best IVs in nature on. I'm really going to need, you know, my carries to have those IVs. So if the Pelipper has not great IVs, that's something I can live with. That's something I can work with. I definitely just needed to have Drizzle, though, is the big issue. I might go ahead and leave after this Wingull catch. I think that's actually going to be the plan, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this dude, and I'm going to head to my next location, which I'm not quite sure yet what it's going to be. Keen Eye again. Did I catch any Drizzle Wingulls? Okay. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Does Pelipper... Let's check the lines. Pelipper can get Drizzle or Keen Eye. Does Wingull get Drizzle? Oh, no, it doesn't. So when it evolves, I'll have to see when it evolves. That's interesting. Okay, that's crazy. That's important. Okay, so Pelipper... Okay. That's a huge, huge note. Okay, next location. That one Pelipper is probably good enough. The next location I'm going to go to, I'm probably going to head over to Cinnabar Island in Kanto. I actually have 2 Pokemon that I'm going to be trying to catch there. So I'm going to see you guys there really quick. That's something else I tried to consider for this challenge is where can I catch the same, like, you know, similar Pokemon in the same area and try to do that. So I'm actually going to be super rodding here in Cinnabar Island. And if I have to or if I need to, I might actually revert to the good rod. So there's 2 Pokemon I want to be catching here. Horsey and Staryu. Not Krabby. Not at all Krabby. I don't need him. I need Horsey and Staryu. Kingdra is an absolutely powerhouse, incredible PvP Pokemon. And as you can see, I was catching Pelipper for that Drizzle, for that Rain Dance. So I'm trying to make somewhat of a Rain Dance team because they really can operate well on a budget. And I want to show that today. So I'm going to keep hunting for this Kingdra, this Horsey, and this Staryu, both very powerful Pokemon in Rain, especially Kingdra, and Starmie can be a really good supportive Pokemon in that Rain, so hopefully we can get some good catches. So far, all I've seen is 2 Krabby and a Slowbro, actually. If I see another... Oh, that's a Gyarados. That's actually on my list. I actually didn't know he spawned here. I will be catching that. That's incredible. I actually didn't know I could get multiple Pokemon here. I was originally going to try to hunt a Magikarp, of course, but if I can catch some Gyarados here, that's actually so huge. I didn't plan for that at all. So being able to catch Gyarados, Horsey, and Staryu here, I'm going to be at Cinnabar Island for a pretty decent amount of time, and I should be okay with that. I'm at 36 minutes, and I definitely only have like 1 secured comp available. That Pelipper, that Wingull I caught, the second one is probably going to be my best bet, and that's probably a pretty decent secured comp. I should have great balled this Gyarados. I can't waste time like that in a challenge like this. Gyarados is absolutely great for this sort of challenge. The fact that it learns Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Crunch, and Ice Fang all as level up and learn up moves, I'm not going to have to waste a ton of Pokeyen on it with TMs and such. That was something that was super important. I should just repeat ball. That's something that's super, super important for this challenge. Oh, this is costing me a lot of time. There's the Dragon Dance. Something super important for this challenge is about thinking about that and the level up moves and understanding what Pokemon to catch based off of that and saving that Pokeyen. It's a huge, huge deal. Okay, there's that Gyarados caught. I definitely need to be repeat balling or ultra balling these higher level Pokemon. I shouldn't be wasting my time with that. Really decent Gyarados. That absolutely might be it. Has Dragon Tail, Aqua Tail, Rain Dance, Dragon Rage. There's a Horsey as well. That Gyarados might be good enough. I might not catch anymore. I'm probably not going to catch anymore. 24 attack, 24 speed, naive. That's the best I'm going to get. That's absolutely incredible. Okay, so we have 2 Pokemon absolutely guaranteed at the 34-minute mark. Hoping for some good luck on this Horsey. All right, the Horsey caught. Mild nature is actually quite good. 16 special attack, 7 speed, not great, although defense. This is definitely notable. It's a pretty bulky Kingdra. It's lacking some speed, which is rough. I didn't mark the Gyarados as noted, but it's the only one I caught. That's definitely a possible option for the Kingdra. Here's a Seadra. That's an interesting encounter. I'll definitely probably have to repeat ball this thing and play this encounter fast and carefully. All right, the Seadra was caught, hoping for some decent IVs. Let's see. Show me, show me, show me. Hasty nature is fine. Oh, those IVs are horrible. I haven't seen a Staryu yet, so I'm a little worried that my information was incorrect, and that would be really unfortunate. It says uncommon with the Super Rod and Cinnabar. I'm hoping that holds true. I could also Super Rod on 5 Island, and they're common. I do have that Horsey that I first caught. There's the Staryu. There we go. Okay, I'm hoping a lot on this thing. Hopefully I can get a decent one. Okay, the first Staryu caught is Adamant. It's Adamant 31 attack. I mean, it can go rapid spin, but what are the base stats on Starmie's attack? It's not the worst thing in the world. It's definitely an option, but also has 2 speed. It would not be ideal. Okay, another Seadra catch. You guys actually know, I should have repeat balled, excuse me, oops. You guys actually know 5 of the Pokemon I'm going for at this point. So obviously I'm going for Gyarados, Pelipper, Kingdra, Starmie, and Magnezone. Timid's really good, and 30 special attack. That's actually really good. Even though the speed is bad, that's really, really good actually. Actually so good. That might just be the one. Even though it's really bad speed, having 27 defense, 30 special attack, and that might be it. We'll see. So I need Staryu. I might head over to 5 Island and try to hunt it there for a little bit. I went to 4 on accident. Oh no. So I need to go to 5 Island, hunt for Staryu there for a little bit, and then I'll have to head and show you guys eventually kind of my last 2. I have 1 more Pokemon I need to catch because the Magnezone probably didn't work. I'm probably not going to have a Magnezone, but we'll go back there if we need to. I have 1 more Pokemon to catch for the base team, and then I have a backup Pokemon to catch if we can't get a Magnezone. Okay, I caught another Seadra. I honestly don't know if I should be wasting my time on that right now. I really, really need a Staryu. Although it's pretty interesting. I don't think this is not going to be the one that I use, but it's a Balti defensive one. I really need Staryu. I think that's like, I'm going to try to run from every encounter that isn't a Staryu. So many Krabby, dude. Another Gyarados, but I don't see this one being better than the one that I caught. I actually can go a different route, though, in the game to catch Staryu. I think it's Route 13 in Unova. I'm going to go ahead and head over there. I'm just not getting Staryu, so I'm going to run over to Unova. I believe it was Route 13. I'll double check that. It's a very common encounter there. I also have the other Pokemon, or actually the other 2 Pokemon are actually both in Unova. So where is Route 13? I believe it's going to be up here somewhere in the water. Okay, let's head up here. Hopefully we can get there quickly and get a decent Staryu. You can hop on the bike, go as quickly as possible, run up north. It should be in the water up in this area, so I'm pretty excited for this. Let's get over here. It's supposed to be a very common encounter here, so much more common. The most, I think it was considered common or uncommon in Kanto. Okay, there's a Pelipper as well. We could have gone here for that. Level 52. The levels doesn't really matter too much because I'm going to have unlimited time to EV train everything, and that'll be really important, but hopefully we can get some Staryu encounters here, man. Hoping. There we go. There's the first one. I've only had 1 Staryu catch prior to this one, and it was a pretty bad Staryu, so hoping these go a lot better. Okay, here's the Staryu caught. Hoping for a decent one. Let's see. Bold Nature's not bad. That's not bad. I wish the speed was higher. In the defense, the defense stats are pretty low, but Bold Nature is not bad. I'll keep it in mind, but I can do better. Another Staryu caught. This one's docile. Oh my god, atrocious IVs. Not usable at all. There's actually no PP left for my Spore on my Breloom, so this is going to be a problem. It's going to cost me a bit of time. I'm going to catch this Staryu. Thankfully, I did catch it, and I have to run back to the PC, heal as quick as possible, and make it back to this spot. Brave Nature is pretty bad, but those IVs are not bad. The minus speed is really rough, but this honestly might be the best Staryu. That's incredible. The nature is very bad, but it's really bulky, and it's 24 plus across in every IV that it needs. But the nature is really bad. I might have to make it more of a bulky Starmie as opposed to a fast sweeping one. That might be the play. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna consider that done for now. I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the next spot, and I'm excited to show you guys. I'm gonna be trying to get myself a Timber to evolve into a Conkeldurr. Really, really powerful Pokemon. A huge, favorite Pokemon of mine. Really, really cool. Hopefully we can get something decent. I'll see you guys with some Timbers. All right, here's the first Timber encounter. He should be decently common in this area. Conkeldurr can be an extremely powerful Pokemon. I believe he's actually the 3rd most played Pokemon in OU right now. I can actually check those statistics. Go to OU, and he is the 4th most played. Really, really cool Pokemon. Around 27, almost the 3rd. He's very, very close with Rotom Wash. The 4th most played, around 27 to 28% usage, then a 52 to 53% win rate. Really, really powerful Pokemon. The only unfortunate issue is that most people are going to run Mach Punch on him, which is an egg move, so I'm going to be missing out on that, which is unfortunate. But Hopefully I can get one with Guts. Guts would be much better. And then Flame Orb is an extremely cheap item to be able to outfit him with. So hoping for a decent one. 30 attack is not bad. The rest of the stats are not great. And it's sheer force. Probably not worth using, but we'll see. Hoping for a better one. I'm getting so many Herdier encounters and no Timber encounters. It's really costing me a lot of time here. Hoping my RNG turns around. Okay, I'm actually going to swap spots over to Pinwheel Forest. I believe it's over here, if I'm not mistaken. I need to make sure I go to the right forest. That's Lost Lorn Forest. Pinwheel Forest is probably over here, isn't it? Okay, that's my mistake. I should have been there to start with. That's a silly mistake. I even have it written down, and I still went to the wrong spot. Do I have enough False Swipe and Spores? Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and head over there as quickly as possible. It's really easy to make mistakes when you have to go as fast as possible and you're in a huge rush, so it's really important to keep that in mind. Pinwheel Forest. I'm gonna go head over this way. Okay, here's some grass. Hopefully we'll get some timbers. I've literally only had one timber encounter. It was that one that I got back at cold storage, and I'm just blowing so much time trying to get one. It's actually surreal. I don't know if it's just poor luck or if I'm doing something wrong, but I can't seem to get those timber encounters. It's really hurting my chances here with around 15 minutes left in the challenge. I still need to go grab that backup Pokemon that I've talked about as well. This is really rough. I really need to get that timber within the next 5 minutes or so, hopefully. I probably won't have time to go back to Magneton at this point, but man, we'll have to see. This is rough. Still no timber. Crazy. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot in Pinwheel Forest. I'm not sure how the encounters would work. Maybe it's too... I think you can get fighting types over here to the right, but I don't know if timber... So what is this, a route, or is this Pinwheel Forest? This is Pinwheel Forest on the map. Okay, this is actually probably where you encounter him. Okay, I'll search here and see what I can find. I wish I would have planned this better. That's my fault. I made a mistake. Okay, I think I'm actually going to head back to... Let me try to hoard. I know you can hoard timber in the areas you can catch him. Getting Pidove here. I think you get Pidove and throw here. I'm going to head back to cold storage, hoard, and just get some secured timber encounters. It's going to make things slower. It's like a 50-50 chance, I'm pretty sure, to get Herdier or timber encounters, but I just need some timber encounters. I literally just cannot find timber, and I've wasted like the last, I think, 5 minutes not getting a single timber encounter, so really poor luck and some bad strategy on my end. There's also Vanillite, I believe. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to be in dark grass to be able to hoard the timber, so I think there's a dark grass spot. Yes, over here. Okay, I'm going to try to hoard and hopefully get some timber encounters, man. I'm getting slaughtered over here. These are also going to be 5 spots, though, so I don't know if I'm going to want to take down 5 timbers. Dude, this timber is costing me so much time. I think I've just really had some poor luck on encounters on him, but what can you do? Just try to make it work and do whatever I can do. I'm going to have to head to that backup Pokemon pretty soon here. Another Herdier, dude. Game is mocking me. I've been searching for a timber for around 8 to 10 minutes, and I've only caught one. It's actually insane. Sometimes you just don't get lucky. You don't get the RNG you need, and I just have to make it work with what I am getting. So I might have to go ahead and, I can stay here until maybe 8 minutes left on the timer, and then I have to take that 30 attack timber that I got. It's so unlucky. Take the 30 attack timber that I got and just head to the next spot and try to get a Pokemon. I have to get 6 Pokemon, and I absolutely need a fire type Pokemon to be able to cover myself in that, in that atmosphere that I'm kind of creating with the Pokemon that I have. It's really important to have something to cover Scizor and Skarmory, and I just can't get a timber. Timber would also help with that to some extent, not really, but wow, I'm just getting truly poor luck, but you know what? It evens out. We'll see how the battles go. Hopefully I'll get super lucky in those. Man, that's so unfortunate. I actually can't believe my luck on this. I have 8 minutes left, and I've been searching since like 19 to 22 minutes. Something within that range for timber, and I've only found one. Sometimes that happens. This is going to be my last encounter. Okay, I've got to cut my losses. It's too unfortunate. Yeah, I have to cut my losses. I have to head to Route 4. In Unova and search for a Darumaka. It's going to be super important to fill the void for that Magnezone I couldn't get. I was expecting to maybe not get the Magnezone, but not getting the Conkeldurr is pretty unexpected, not going to lie, and just really unfortunate. I think the best way is going to be to... I don't know if it'll be to head here and head down. I'm going to go up here and then just head north. Hopefully it's not too much time loss. I should have plenty of spores and false swipes. I literally didn't... Yeah, I only caught a singular timber there. That is so unfortunate, but what can you do? Gotta stop complaining about it and gotta keep the head forward, mental straight, and just head forward. Head to Route 4 in Unova, towards the resort area, or the desert area, excuse me, and then try to find a decent Darumaka. He should be, I think, just, I don't know if he's gonna be just in here or how this is gonna work. I didn't think about running encounters. That'll be interesting as well. I think I just encounter him here. I think this is a wild encounter if I'm not mistaken. But let me head east, or west. That's hilarious. Let me head west. He'll definitely be over here. I know that for sure. I think this is technically wild spawn. I know he'll be in here, so I can look for him here. It'd also not be a bad idea to get a Scrafty. Scrafty's a really cool Pokemon, although he really needs Dragon Dance, and I know that's definitely not a level up move for him. I'm not getting any encounters. Come on, PokeMMO. Pretty sure that's an encounter spot, but maybe I'm mistaken. No, this is an encounter spot. I don't know if I don't think Darumaka spawns here though is the issue. Crocodile would be a cool backup option. I'm gonna go ahead and catch it. I'm really panicking. My team's struggling to fall into place, and I'm just trying to salvage it. I'm trying to do the best I can with it. Doesn't have Moxie though. It has Intimidate, but it might evolve and get Moxie. I'm just gonna try to do what I can. False Swipe Spore it. Hopefully get a decent Crocodile. And then I'm going to go for Darumaka back out here in the sand. Okay, I caught the Sandile. It's a cool backup Pokemon. Let's go ahead and see if it had anything decent. Quirky nature. No, it's horrible. That's okay. We head out here. Just going to try my best to get a Darumaka. Maybe I have to be in this sand. I thought I could encounter them in this light sand, but maybe I have to be running back and forth in this deep sand. I'm not quite sure. Dwebble is going to be terrible. I don't want that as a comp Pokemon. Crustle is not going to be good in OU. Let's go ahead and run. I'm gonna try to get as many encounters as I can back and forth in this deep sand. There's a Sandile. It might be worth to catch some Sandiles. I'm not quite sure. I'll see if I have time. I really need that Darumaka though. I really need a fire type to deal with Scizor, man. Scizor is one of my most hated Pokemon in the tier. So losing to him because I couldn't get a Magnezone with HP Fire or a Darumaka would have. Okay, there's a Darumaka. Beautiful. Would have a special like insult to injury, you know, on top of it. Here's the Darumaka caught. Serious nature, not great. Not the worst IVs in the world. I really wish that attack was higher, but it's not horrible. I might go ahead and mark that as noted. It's not horrible. That can be worked with. I'm going to catch this second Darumaka, though, and we'll see what's up. 3 minutes left, really in that prime time, those last couple minutes to scrape together a decent PvP team. Okay, another Darumaka caught. Nature is bashful. No great IVs. I'm probably going to ignore that one for the time being. But we'll see. I need to make sure I'm running to get as many counters as possible. Only around 2 to 3 minutes left. I can't take my time to look at the timer right now. Wish me the best of luck. Another Darumaka encounter though. Luck here is pretty decent. Or another catch. They're all neutral natures. 31 defense. It's not bad. That's really not bad at all. I just wish the attack was higher. That attack IV is going to be so crucial for a Darumaka. It's a Pokemon with an unbelievably high base attack stat, and it really needs more attack stat. You know, I really want that attack IV to be able to punch through whatever it encounters. One of the last encounters I'm going to have for this challenge with only 44 seconds left. Hopefully a decent Darumaka. Gone with a Rostberry. That's kind of funny. Honestly, the IVs are not bad, but it's going to be time. That's it. All the catching is done. It's just now time to head back to my PC, gather myself, gather my Pokemon, and see what I can scrape together. Oh, all right, here is all of the Pokemon we caught today together in a box, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think this will be a really, really difficult challenge. I might have to end up using this Timber. The issue is I couldn't get a Timber with Guts. It's so unfortunate. And talking about whether wasting the Pokeyen on an ability pill on a Timber with only 30 attack and no other IVs is really harsh. I don't want to have to do that. This is going to be an extremely difficult team build, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, first things first, the Gyarados is a no-brainer. Naive, 24 attack, 26 speed on the first catch was pretty dang incredible, and I'm really happy with that. That was a great one that got added to the team really easily and really quickly. All right, the Wingull pick is a hard one. There's 3 that I have to really consider. So all of these Wingulls have decent IVs in their own right. This one being Naive is a little weird, especially since it's 31 special defense. This one being Calm is really good, but it lacks defense, which is a huge part of Wingull. It lacks defense, special attack, and speed. I think This one is lacking IVs and nature to a decent extent. So that one's out. I think that one's out. This one is lacking IVs, but has a really strong nature, but is lacking a lot in IVs. This one is not lacking many IVs at all. The best IV overall, but is really lacking nature. But I think might be my best bet. This or the calm one. I'm really not quite sure. It's a close call. It's tough. I think with this one, with the nature, I'm actually going to be faster than this one because that minus 10% in speed is huge. So this one actually is going to have better speed. This one also actually has better special defense because of the nature. The special attack, this one's going to do more damage. But that's okay. My Wingull doesn't need to do a whole lot of damage. I think this might actually be the better one. Yeah. The Calm Wingull might actually be the best. I believe so. They're tied HP. Attack stat doesn't matter. It's lacking defense, but honestly not by a whole lot. It's lacking damage by a decent margin, but it's not its job to do damage. It's going to be a tank. It's going to be able to set up Drizzle and support for my team with Tailwind and Roost and just be annoying. So, yeah, I think I have to go with the Calm Wingull. I think that's the play. Which one is that one here? It's going to be that one. These two will go up here. I'm going to lock in the Wingull for that team. Onto the Staryu, there's really only two possible choices, and I think this one still just wins out overall, even though it's brave, pretty dang poor nature, but it'll bump up the rapid spin damage a little bit, but won't matter too much. Pumping down the speed is pretty harsh. This one has the special attack, and it has bold, which is a decent nature, but that's it. That's all it has. This one is by far the better one, even though the nature is going to be hurting it a little bit, or a pretty decent amount. I'm pumping down speed. I might have to EV train it in a certain way due to that. I know that Starmie has some decent bulk, so we might go with an interesting 252 HP, 252 special attack, or something of the sort. Starmie. It'll be interesting for sure, and I'll have to put a lot of thought into it and figure out how I'm going to EV train it. EV training will be very unique and interesting for this challenge for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and lock in that Staryu into the team comp. All right, the Seadra, or Kingdra rather, is actually a super interesting call caught between this horsey, mild nature, and this Seadra, timid nature. This Seadra really only has special attack and defense and the nature going for it, but that's honestly quite good. And this horsey has special defense, HP, the defenses and special attack are like okay, but the speed is really bad. It's mild, which is nice-ish, but it's crazy. But I actually think this Seadra might end up being the better one, which is kind of surprising. It does have sniper ability, which hopefully will get changed to Swift Swim. But if not, I'm gonna have to blow the ability pill on it. It'll be too important. So I think I am gonna go ahead and lock in the Seadra here over the horsey. All right, I have 4 Pokemon locked in that are all water types, making this really awkward, and I have to finish out this team. I think I actually have to end up going with the Timber, which is so awkward and a little frustrating. I only got 1 Timber encounter. It does have 30 attack, but maybe this thing can still do work with that. We'll just have to see. It's definitely not what I would like, but you know what? We've got to work with what we got. Now, the last pick is going to be between all of my Magnemites and which Darumaka is the best pick. The Sandile's too horrible. Definitely not locking that in. It's going to be interesting. I'm actually going to recalc all of the Magnemites' HPs just in case. I calced most of them, but there were a couple that I missed due to their IVs being too poor. But at this point, I really just need something with Hidden Power Fire. Having access to Magnezone with Thunder or Thunderbolt in Rain is going to be really, really powerful. And then him having access to HP Fire is absolutely crucial. Okay, I recalced them all. None of my Magnemites had HP Fire, which we kind of knew already. That's okay. That means this Darumaka is going to fall into the team. I do actually have one last hope and one more thing to calc. I'm actually going to go ahead and calc and see if my Pelipper or /Wingull, Staryu /Starmie, or Seadra /Kingdra have HP Fire. That could actually be something really, really interesting. So I at least want to go ahead and calc that. That's it. None of them have the HP Fire. The Wingull was HP Ground. I should be able to click back here and click back. HP Ground, Staryu was HP Flying, and the Seadra was also HP Ground. So that's okay. We wanted to check, we did that. Now I have to do a ton of theory crafting, a ton of planning. I have most of the movesets planned for these Pokemon. I might have to adjust some of the EVs accordingly and see what I can do with that. And I have to plan my budget. I have to plan my ability pill budget if that's going to happen at all. It's going to be really interesting from this point on. And I think all I can do from here is actually start EV training. I don't want to bore you guys with too much of the EV training details, so I'm going to be doing a lot of it or most of it off camera and kind of in silence. And then I will come back and explain to you guys why I did what after I'm done EV training a specific Pokemon. Okay, I'm just now finishing EV training these two Pokemon in special attack only. That's a no-brainer, but what I EV train them in next is going to depend when I evolve them if their ability changes. I'm not sure if it'll happen because they both kind of have abilities that stack onto the next evolution. So usually I believe an ability can change if it doesn't exist on the next Pokemon. So for example, my Wingull evolving into Pelipper, hopefully it learns Drizzle because it doesn't have the other ability as an option, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this will be interesting. I'm really not sure what will happen. I got pretty unlucky on my Pokemon's abilities, so it'll be really interesting, and we'll just have to see how I figure this out and how I piece this puzzle together. For the record, I am going to not count any sort of evolution methods into the cost of my Pokemon. It's just so minimal, and I don't think it counts as kind of outfitting or suiting up the Pokemon. I really need every single penny for move setting and possible ability pills. So I think it's fair and reasonable to say things like the Water Stone to evolve the Staryu into Starmie and the Dragon Scale to evolve the Seadra into Kingdra should not count into the budget. That's my rule personally. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that and evolve my Staryu as is. Unfortunately, my Starmie is going to come out with Illuminate over Natural Cure, which is pretty unfortunate, but at the same time, I can't waste the 35k on Natural Cure. Even though it's a pretty important ability, I think there are some other more important ones and more important TMs that are going to be more worth that 35k. So it's crazy, but I'm going to be running an Illuminate Starmie in PvP. For those who don't know, Illuminate has absolutely zero use in PvP. It literally does nothing. Okay, our Timber is evolving. I'm currently leveling 3 Pokemon at once in attack. So my Gyarados, Timber, now Girder, and my Darumaka are all being EV trained in attack, going along pretty smoothly. Alright, that's it for those 3. They've been fully attack EV trained. Obviously, I still have to finish them out, but I do want to go ahead and actually evolve my Girder and my Seadra. They both need to be evolved by trade. Girder needs just normal trade. Seadra needs trade with the Dragon Scale, so I'm going to do that really quick with a friend. Alright, shout out to my teammate and friend, May Melodic, for helping me with these trade evolves. Thank you so much. Alright, thanks to May, here's our evolution. Here's the Seadra into Kingdra. Really, really powerful Pokemon. Thank you so much for that. Really cool to see. I think it'll keep the Sniper ability, which is unfortunate. I think we might have to end up ability pilling that one. It's going to be really, really crucial. And there's our Girder evolving into Conkeldurr. Alright, our team is really shaping together. I'm really excited. It's not the best. It's not great. They're not looking the best, but it's pretty cool, and I'm pretty proud of it. After only 1 hour, it's kind of insane. Alright, now I am going to EV train these 3 Pokemon in speed, the Kingdra, the Darmanitan eventually, and the Gyarados. So these are really meant to be sweepers, especially with the Gyarados, with Dragon Dance, and I really want the Kingdra to be able to come in with Rain, and it has decent natural bulk, but I need it to have that speed. It being timid, 31 speed might be pretty important. I know its base stat speed is not great, so it's going to need as much speed as possible. I might run a calc to see if I can put any of the EVs into HP and like what it needs to outspeed, but we'll see. I'm going to start speed EV training it and go from there. And the Darmanitan is absolutely going to need the speed. The Darmanitan is actually going to be a choice Starfer. It has such insane attack, and then it really just needs to be able to outspeed everything else, and then it should be really, really great. So we're going to go from there, excuse me, and just start the speed EV training now. Alright, here's the evolve on our Darumaka into the Darmanitan. Really, really powerful Pokemon. I'm really excited to see this thing hopefully pop off and punch through some other Pokemon. Really, really cool to see. Alright, there we are. Just finished speed EV training these 3 Pokemon, which means they're basically done being fully EV trained. These 3 Pokemon are now fully EV trained. Really, really cool to see. Piecing the team together. Okay, I'm EV training 3 Pokemon right now in HP, which is totally fair and fine, but something that I'm kind of discovering or seeing is that I'm going to lose a fortune of my budget to ability pills. I'm going to have to absolutely 100% guaranteed ability pill my Pelipper for Drizzle, and I'll absolutely have to ability pill my Kingdra for Swift Swim. That's already so much Pokeyen down the drain due to me, like, they're just necessary for the team. They're necessary for Rain to work. That's literally going to eat up 70k of my budget. So I have 30k to outfit the rest of my Pokemon with items and moves. That is going to be insane, and I'm definitely worried for it. Alright, I just finished EV training these Pokemon in HP. I think that actually all of my Pokemon are now fully EV trained except for Pelipper. I'm going to go train this thing in 252 special defense, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, there's the last Pokemon finished being EV trained. Now it's just time to level them all up. Let's get to work. Alright, here's the Pelipper finally finished leveling. That actually took quite a long time. I actually needed to get him to level 62 so that he would naturally learn Hydro Pump. So he took a long time. I really had to level him up. But if that's what it takes to save that, budget, save that Pokeyen, that's what you got to do. Alright, and there's the final level up for my Kingdra, giving him access to Hydro Pump. It's going to be an extremely high-powered Hydro Pump within Rain with stab bonus. It's going to do a ton of damage if we can get it to hit. Alright, there's the last level for the Starmie as well, putting that at level 50. It might be fully moveset. With this moveset, it's honestly not bad at all. You get Water Stab, Psychic Stab, Light Screen, Power Gem for kind of coverage, even though it's not the best. The issue is I'm really going to need an ice move on my team somewhere, hopefully multiple if possible. I might end up putting something like one of the elemental punches on Conkeldurr. That could definitely be the option, but I'm going to have so little Pokeyen available to make these choices. It's going to have to be really precise, and I'm going to think a lot about my decisions on it. Alright, Gyarados level 50, but his move setting is going to be awkward for a couple of reasons. I don't have Crunch on him because I actually didn't get him at a low enough level to be able to let him learn that. So I can teach him the HM Waterfall, which is super nice. A lot of the core moves for some of these Pokemon being like Waterfall or Surf is really, really nice. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to clean that up in post. 4 Pokemon completely EV trained and leveled so far. I just have 2 more to level and then to moveset them all and make my final decisions accordingly. Alright, that's the last bit of XP for Darmanitan as well. He's at level 50. I have a pretty interesting side plan for Darmanitan as well, as you might have guessed. I kind of kept Belly Drum on him. He's planned to be my choice item Pokemon, my choice Starfer to be specific, but I kind of want to keep the Belly Drum on him as almost a backup sort of strategy. So if the choice Starf just isn't good enough and it's too predictable, no one runs Belly Drum Darmanitan. I think it could be really hilarious to go Salac Berry Belly Drum Darmanitan, or maybe even Citrus. Probably Salac. I think giving him the speed will be more important. But if I play against some slow teams, if I go against someone who just has some slow teams, or being able to Tailwind with Pelipper. The problem is that would set up Rain, so it's really rough to go from Pelipper into Darmanitan, but I don't know. We'll see. I think it'd be really cool to set up Tailwind and then get into Belly Drum Darmanitan, but I don't know. I think something funny could come of it if it played correctly, and there's not really a better move slot to put onto it as of now, so I'm fine with keeping it as a backup strat. Alright, this will be the final horde for the final amount of XP to make every Pokemon on the team fully leveled to 50. Really exciting stuff. I hope I didn't over-record too much of the boring stuff, but now it's finally done, and I just have some finishing touches to kind of, look for and moveset all of the Pokemon to completion. Let's go ahead and look at box 2, drag these in. Look at this beautiful team. After only 1 hour of hunting for the Pokemon, obviously I spent a long time EV training them and leveling them, but only 1 hour hunting for them in the wild, no breeding allowed. Looking pretty good for how it happened, for how it came together. Alright, now it's time to drop the bulk of our money on 2 items, but it's absolutely necessary for this. So I'm going to buy one. I have one in my inventory, so I'm going to use that, but that'll still count. I'm going to be spending 70k on these ability pills. So this is going to be the bulk of our budget right here. So I'm going to put it onto the Pelipper. He absolutely needs Drizzle. There we go. And then Kingdra absolutely needs Swift Swim. Click that there. There we go. Those two Pokemon are set in stone, but that's 70% of our budget gone. And I have to kind of think about what items I want to do, what moves. Most things are pretty close to being done, but we have to finish up the final pieces. Okay, first things first, let's finish up the easy Pokemon. So, Pelipper is basically, it's done. The moveset, everything. It does need one item, which is thankfully a really cheap item, Damp Rock. So, Damp Rock is actually an extremely cheap item, going for around 200 Pokeyen, if I believe. Around 1K. Okay, 1K Pokeyen for Damp Rock. And then I'm also going to be putting a Lumberry on Conkeldurr, which is also going to be around 1K. So currently we're at around 72K total cost. And I am going to be opting to use our choice item as a choice scarf on Darmanitan. Alright, already one of the hilarious kind of decisions we're going to have to make is I'm actually going to have to pick up this Blizzard TM instead of Ice Beam because we can't afford Ice Beam. We have to go with Blizzard because it's much cheaper, even though it's much less accurate. So I'm probably going to be slotting that onto my Kingdra, I believe, over the Brine. But that'll be interesting for sure. That puts us up to... it was 10,500 from 72K plus 10,500. It's going to put us up to 80,000. Like, what is it? 82,500? Yeah, really simple. 82,500. All right, here's me teaching it. There we go. On the Kingdra. I didn't have to buy one, but I thought I would show it, show the price. There we go. Blizzard on Kingdra. Beautiful. All right, and a really cheap item to be putting on Kingdra is just going to be a Mystic Water for around 1,500 Pokeyen, putting us up to, what is that, 84K even? Yeah, 84K even. All right, Citrus Berry is going to be a really interesting budget option and kind of replacement for leftovers. Citrus Berry is equal to, I believe, 2 or 3 turns of leftovers proccing, something of, I think it's that percentage. I think leftovers heals 1/16 your HP, and then Citrus heals 25% in one burst once triggered. I'm definitely going to be putting that on the Gyarados, hopefully giving us some decent sweep potential once he sets up some Dragon Dances. I definitely want to look... I think I'm definitely going to teach Waterfall to the Gyarados. That's free, of course, as it's an HM, to give it some consistency over Aqua Tail. I just don't need the Aqua Tail damage. The question is, do I want to take the cost to learn Crunch? Learning Crunch is going to cost around 12K, I think. And this puts me to 85K total spent. So I'll be pushing close on that limit, and then it depends what item I want to put on Starmie. Alright, I feel like I'm already forgetting my math, but I'm pretty sure I'm at around 85K spent. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a Light Clay for my Starmie, because it does have Light Screen, and I think setting up Light Screen, it's only 1K for a Light Clay. It's a very powerful item, or can be very, very powerful, and I think it's going to be really nice on this team. It's going to allow Starmie to be a nuisance and really bother the enemy team in a long-standing way, while also getting off some decent damage. Okay, so now I have, 14K left. I'm at 86K spent. The question is whether I want to teach my Gyarados Crunch or teach my Starmie Rapid Spin. I feel like I have to go with the Gyarados. My Starmie's never going to sweep with Rapid Spin, although obviously it would help my team with some sustainability. I could also teach my Pelipper Defog, which is an HM, which would be free to do, which might happen over Hydro Pump or Hurricane, depending on... Probably, I'm not sure which, depending on how it does and how the damage performs, because it's not trained in special attack. This thing is not meant to do a ton of damage. It's meant to be a wall. Alright, I think I'm committing to the Gyarados option, so I have around 14K Pokeyen left. Big Mushrooms are around 3,500 Pokeyen each, so it's going to cost around 10,500 Pokeyen to teach him Crunch, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. That'll leave me with around 3K or so left, but that's totally fine. 3 Big Mushrooms. Learn it over. The question is, do I want to get rid of Rain Dance or Thrash? Honestly, it's tough, man. I think I want to put it over Thrash, which is interesting. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but that's actually what I want to do, and I think I want to have access to Rain Dance on Gyarados. Really, really weird call. But with that, I think my team is fully put together. Pretty crazy stuff. I actually do need to go and put 4 special attack EVs into my Pelipper, but then everything's totally done, and I just need to rename everything, give all these Pokemon nicknames, and then I'll be ready to start battling, and hopefully I can win a single game. Alright, now I thought it would be fitting to end my journey right where I started it, in this spot in the middle of Vermilion, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be streaming all of my battles live here on YouTube, so if you're around to check that out, and you did check that out, that's awesome. This video will be coming out much later in the future after that stream, but thank you so much for watching that. If you did watch this and then also watched this video, I think it's really interesting to see these two kind of worlds collide, but make sure to check me out live on YouTube sometimes if you can, and I will see you guys with the face cam, with the excitement and energy of all my stream, going through all the battles. If you want to see the full VOD of those battles, I'm not going to be recording every single second of every single battle in this video. If you want to see the full VOD of all the battles, you want to see the full fights, there will be a link in the description of this video to the VOD of that stream. But I'm going to try to just get the clips and highlights of all the battles throughout this video. So hopefully you guys enjoy the highlights. Thank you so much for watching. Without further ado, enjoy the battles. Alright, here we are jumping into the first video. I think I'm going to be looking to lead with Gyarados most games if possible, if not Pelipper. I actually forgot to change my names of my Pokemon, so I have my Pelipper named HP Ground and my Starmie HP Flying, which is hilarious. My opponent has Blaziken, which is hilarious to see up in OU, but it's a very good Pokemon, so I understand why. He's probably going to be leading with something of the sort, either Blaziken or Breloom. I want to be looking for... Oh, he's leading Gengar, actually. He's probably going to go for Substitute Gengar. If I had Taunt to stop that, that would be incredible, but we don't have access to those kind of tools in this sort of format. So I think my best bet is just to... I think he's going to switch, right? Does he stay in against Gyarados and go for some sort of Shadow Ball here? Does he outspeed? He probably outspeeds, actually, and go for a Shadow Ball, doesn't he? Dude, I don't know OU meta at all. I'm going to have to be learning and adapting so much. He just outspeeds me, goes for Shadow Ball, and probably kills me, right? So I have to swap to something that can take the Shadow Ball. Would be my guess. Dude, I don't know OU, so I'm gonna try to swap to Pelipper. I don't know anything about OU, man, besides, like, basics. He goes for the sub. I was worried he would go for the outspeed and just go for the straight-up Shadow Ball. So he's just going sub Nasty Plot. He's trying to win off of a cheese win. Like that. I'm gonna go for Hurricane here. I wonder if he'll still for Nasty. He's going for the Nasty Plot. Pretty boring stuff. So I could have played a... Like, he misplayed by doing this here. He should have just swapped out or gone for a Shadow Ball. There's no reason to sub here because I can just crunch on Gyarados and, like, blow him out. I don't, like... Every Gyarados runs crunch. This guy misplayed already. Is the TLDR. I'm going to go for the Tailwind and see if I can set up. He's going for the Shadow Ball. This shouldn't kill or do that much damage. This player is bad from what I've surmised already, but he did do a lot of damage with his Shadow Ball. My Pelipper is calm, 252 trained, and everything, but he is, you know, pretty scary stuff. So now I do have Tailwind up, which is pretty huge. I'm just going to go for the Hurricane, I think. I'm not going to outspeed. That's totally fine. I'm going to be able to outspeed him now, though, with Kingdra in Rain. I don't see any way where I don't outspeed him here. Whew, so I should be safe to bring in Kingdra. And I should be able to freely outspeed him here. The question is, Dragon Pulse definitely kills, right? He shouldn't have Focus Sash. This should definitely kill. I should outspeed. I wonder if he'll swap to Hydreigon or something. I don't see that happening. He probably swaps to Chansey here, right? If anything. I wonder what he's doing. Good luck to you, Mr. Misax. Okay, so I do get... Oh, I didn't KO it. I actually thought I would KO it. So I do get a huge Dragon Pulse off. I'm shocked that I didn't KO. Huh. Maybe I should have gone for the Hydro Pump. I just misclicked when to Gyarados. That's hilarious. I mean, the Gyarados is fine here, though. I think I just lose this game. I wonder if I'll go for sub or something. I can't believe he subbed turn 1. Oh, I outspeed him? Dude, wait, what? Him going for sub turn 1 was a disgusting misplay. That's okay. I can't believe I outsped him there. His Gengar must have really bad speed IVs? I wonder if this dude did the same exact thing I did. And, I wonder if this dude is, that'd be really funny. I actually don't know. I have no way to deal with this Hydreigon now because my Dragon Attacker and Ice Attacker is down. Wow. That's really rough. My best bet is probably going to be able to find a way to... I think I just have to swap into Starmie. Oh, Tailwind helps me. Yeah, Tailwind helped me outspeed the dude as well. That was pretty huge. I don't see how I win this. This game's pretty lost. That's okay. You know, I'm happy for this dude to get a win. You had Tailwind up? Yeah, huge. No, Ice Fang on Gara. Didn't have the budget. So for those who are just tuning in on the live stream, for those who don't know, I only had 1 hour to build this team and 100k Pokeyen. That's it. It's a very restricted team. This isn't an efficient team. The Pokemon on this team are abysmal, and there's a reason for that. But yeah, I'm trying my best out here. Probably going to be a loss for this battle. It KOs my Gyarados. I think my best bet is going to be able to bring in Choice Scarf Darmanitan and throw up. Actually, I don't have Stone Edge on him. Okay, throw up Hammer Arm. I actually didn't realize Hammer Arm was super effective against Hydreigon. That's interesting. I'm going to throw up the Choice Scarf, Hammer Arm, see if he swaps. This should be good against basically everything on his team. Unless he's Scarfed Hydreigon. That would be the only issue here. But my Darmanitan has 13 attack IV. Like, I'm really trying to, you know, do whatever I can here. See what my opponent does. He does withdraw. He brings in Ferrothorn into the fire type. Interesting, interesting. But I do get Choice Scarf locked. I think I should be safe to switch here. I'm just going to switch to Gyarados and start D-dancing and see if he can do anything off that. Okay, my opponent just missed 2 Thunder Waves on me, so he's giving me a pretty lucky opportunity. The question is, I'm not going to do a whole lot of damage here, I don't think, yet. Although maybe I... Do I care about... I think I do care about getting... I'm gonna check the waterfall damage. Oh, that's so little, actually. That's crazy. He's missed... What is the accuracy on T-Wave? This man has missed 3 T-Waves in a row. I'm just going to throw up... I'm just going to keep setting up. I don't care that much if I get T-Waved. That is weird. Okay, I was able to get a Waterfall on his Breloom for 60%, which is honestly much more than I, you know, should have gotten, honestly. I'm surprised I was able to outspeed him as well. I should be safe to bring in Darmanitan here and then just start Flare Blitzing into stuff. I'm trying to think what... Maybe I just Hammer Arm, actually. So I'm trying to think of what he could bring in. He basically can't tank any... Like, none of his Pokemon can tank Hammer Arm from my Darmanitan. I wonder if I should switch to Conkeldurr here. I think this game is possibly winnable, which would be insane. Quick Claw! He's running Quick Claw Blaziken. Oh my goodness. I respect it. He's just talented. Oh, that is so incredible. I think I actually switched to Conk here to reset my Darmanitan speed just to make sure 1000% that I'm able to outspeed with Darmanitan. So he's gonna EQ. Interesting. OU players are interesting. The question is, what do I go for here? Do I just go for the Hammer Arm? My fighting types might be able to... Does he have any... What? Dude, he might have Brave Bird. I'm gonna go for Hammer Arm because he might have Brave Bird. My fighting types might actually be able to carry through. Quick Claw is just a chance. No? Yeah, Quick Claw is like a very small chance to go first. There's the Flare Blitz. A lot more damage than I expected. I survive, and I get the Hammer Arm off, and KO his Blaziken. Unreal. This first game is winnable. That is crazy. That is insane. That's nuts. Wow. Winnable game on the first game. Okay, this game might be winnable. My best bet is just going to throw up... I mean, he's going to attack me and kill me, and that's totally fine. My best bet there is just to throw up a Hammer Arm. But from here, I should be able to bring in Darmanitan and just start throwing up Hammer Arms. If I win this first game, I would be so shocked. That would be unreal. I go first. I only do 75%. I don't KO it. If he kills me here with a Surf, I lose, which I think there's no way he doesn't. Close, though. Dude, how close was that first game? GG's to Mr. Misax. Crazy first game. Really, really close. That's awesome. Incredible first game. GG's. All right, into game 2, coming off a riveting game 1. Can't believe I was that close to winning. We see a Spirit Tomb, which will be interesting to deal with. Slacking. I respect this guy's team comp. Love to see the slacking. The question is, what do I lead here? Conkeldurr can do an absolute mess into their team. I might just straight up lead Conk. He might go Electrode lead instead. Oh, he's Trick Room, isn't he? The only issue is I think I actually lead Conk here, which is really weird. But it just messes up so much of his team. The issue is if he has Spirit Tomb with Foul Play, so now I have to swap out. So he's going to have Foul Play, Spirit Tomb, and I just have to swap here, 1000%. Just safely swap into the Pelipper. Take little to no damage from Foul Play. See what he does. He throw up a Toxic, throw up a Hypnosis. That's totally fine. Yeah, this guy's probably Trick Room with some interesting stuff going on. This will be an interesting game too. The question is whether I stay in to keep to see if my dude will wake up. And I think the best bet is to stay in and just go for the tail end. His Spirit Tomb isn't going to like mess me up too much. Oh, it's Nasty Plot Spirit Tomb. What a madman. I mean, fair enough, dude. I respect the strategies. I respect it. I respect it. I probably just go for... I think I go for the Hydro Pump and go for that damage then. And see if I can one-shot him or something with it. So go for Snarl. Hit me 53%. That's totally fine. I really would like my Pelipper to stay alive if possible. I want to go for the Hydro Pump and see the damage. Only 37%. It does hit, though. That's crazy. This guy is going to be a pain to kill. He's going to take down my Pelipper. We're going to bring in Kingdra and go for a Hydro Pump as well here. It's probably the play. Or we could bring in our Starmie and go for a Light Screen. I think that might be the better play. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Starmie, go for the Light Screen. I should be faster than him for sure. And it's just going to put us in... He's Nasty Plot. It's going to put us into a really decent position. I definitely could be misplaying here as well. This is a very, very interesting team. Light Screen's up. We have Light Screen and Rain up. Let's see what we can do from here. Okay, he used Snarl and got the special attack drop. Pretty unfortunate. We just go for the Surf. We're going to get off some decent damage. We're in Rain plus stab bonus. It's going to do a lot. Snarl's doing a lot of damage, though. What can you do? I wanted to bring in... I have Light Clay on the Starmie, so I wanted to bring it in to make sure I set that up. And now I think the best bet is either to bring in Gyarados and start trying to set up, or bring in Kingdra. I might need to bring in Kingdra, because I know that Kingdra is really only going to be able to operate in Rain, although it does have Agility. I never replaced that move, which is hilarious. I'm going to go for the Kingdra. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Kingdra. I should be able to Dragon Pulse. Or maybe throw up an Agility. I don't know if he'll have anything that'll outspeed me. His team's really slow. Probably going to go for the Dragon Pulse here. Finish that off. He'll probably bring in... I assume he brings in Bronzong and goes for a Trick Room. Looking by the course of his team and the strategy he might have in mind. Brings in Slacking. Burger Queen. Alright, here is where I have to think about decisions. He might have... I don't know what he would have on the Slacking. I'm actually okay with sacrificing my Kingdra, especially if I can throw up a Hydro Pump beforehand. It misses. That's totally okay. Had to happen eventually. I'm totally okay with... The Kingdra is the Pokemon I want to sacrifice the most there, because I don't have Pelipper alive to be able to reset Rain. So now my Rain's done. Now I can be able to either bring in Conk and set up Bulk Ups, or bring in Gyarados and set up Dragon Dance. I might go Conk and set up a Bulk Up. I also have a Lum on Conk, so if he goes for some sort of like T-Wave with his Electrode, I don't know his Electrode set. That'll be interesting to see. I'm going to go for a Bulk Up. Let's see if he does go for the Recharge. And I don't know if this guy knows. This is interesting. A lot of players don't know this, but Slacking also... I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. I've played with Slacking a lot. I'm actually pretty sure that Slacking has to rest an extra turn if he does get Impact. Oh, no, he doesn't. Wait, really? I'm surprised by that. Or maybe it's Hyper Beam. There's some sort of move that even if you like use it with Slacking, he still has to rest like an extra turn. Like he doesn't get past that. That's an interesting strategy. I respect the Giga Impact Slacking, dude. I love Slacking as a competitive Pokemon, so it's cool to see that. Fair enough. All right, so he brings in Conk of his own. There's no reason for me to not just throw up an attack against him. I'm just going to throw up the Hammer Arm. He's obviously going to finish me off with a Mach Punch. That's totally fine. That's all I can do there. The question now is whether I bring in... I think I have to bring in Darm. I think Gyarados will get taken out by a T-Punch so quickly and not be able to kill it in one hit. I think my best bet is going to bring in Darm and just go for the most disgusting damage move I have, which is going to be Flare Blitz. He Mach Punches me for 60%. That's crazy. Flare Blitz doesn't KO. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's what happens when you're forced to run a 13 attack IV. No nature Darmanitan. Unfortunate, but it happens. All right, down goes the Darmanitan. It gets a useless crit, but this guy's team was really cool. I really respect it. This was a pretty GG. Game is probably over from here, but we'll see what happens. Okay, he decided not to Mach Punch me. His Conqueror went down. He brings in Electrode. The question is, what does he do here? What does he throw up? Should I go for a D-Dance? I think this is going to be like... He's just going to... I mean, he's going to outspeed me and throw up... He's going to outspeed me and throw up a Thunderbolt. Yeah, and just kill me. There's just no way. Yeah, I mean, I'm 4 times weak to it. That's okay. Super GG's. You know what? GG to Sheva. Really cool game. Really cool team. GG's. On to game 3. All right, well, we're still hoping for that first win, but honestly, these first 2 games have been much, much, much closer than I expected. So this team is doing much better than I thought, dude. OU is pretty interesting. All right, on to game 3. We'll see what's up. This guy has a Pelipper of his own, Kabutops, I assume Swift Swim, Garchomp. This guy's team looks pretty nuts. He might be high ranked. The last 2 dudes weren't super high ranked, but we'll see. Question is, what is his lead? Ugh, this team is actually fantastic. I feel like I just have to lead Gyarados, but I don't know. I don't know how I have a chance here. I don't know if there's any way I ever win this game, but we'll just have to see, dude. We'll just have to see, man. I'm gonna go for a Dragon Dance. He's probably gonna go for a Stone Edge. I'm gonna hope he doesn't OKO me. I get the Intimidate off. Hopefully he'll switch out. I'm gonna go for a D-Dance. He might go for... Oh, if he has Thunder Punch, I'm probably just dead. Yikes. Yup. Oh, a huge misplay on my part. That was fully my bad. Well played to that, dude. He knew he would survive a hit. Be able to take him out. Oh, that was really bad on my part. The question here is... I think I just bring in Pelipper. Even though he's trained... My Pelipper's trained specially defensive. I'm going to be able to set up Rain and get off a Hurricane. Is it worth to get off a Tailwind is the question? I'm probably going to get off like 1 attack or something. Oh, he's just a straight swap. Straight swap. Interesting. Hurricane's going to do so little damage. I think it's like 4 times resistant, isn't it, to Hurricane, I assume. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set up a tail... Oh, I get the confusion. Very lucky. I'm going to set up the Tailwind and go for Hydro Pumps from here. If he can hit himself in confusion a couple times, could be really big for me. Could be lucky. Could be huge. All right, from here on out, literally all I can do is throw up Hydro Pumps or go for a switch. The question is, if I go for a switch on a Darmanitan and he hits through like confusion, I'm just dead. I could go for a switch to Conk. I wonder how fast Conk would be. It'd be funny. I might go for a switch into Conk. See what happens. See if he hits himself in confusion here. See what happens. He's confused. Let's see what happens. He hurts himself. We're getting very lucky. Okay, pretty good luck so far. The question is, we just go for the Hammer Arm here every time, right? Do we ever go for a Bulk Up? I'm going to go for the Hammer Arm. He's going to switch. Of course. Jellicent. That's Ghost type, right? Is it going to be immune to the... Yep, it's going to not affect it. Am I able to hit this thing at all? I can hit it with Stone Edge. He might try to Scald me and get off a burn, but I'm Lumbaried. I might go for a... I'm going to... This is greedy. I'm just going to go for some Bulk Ups. Stall will also do a lot of damage to me. I'm faster than him because of Tailwind. If my Tailwind wears off here, though, it's really bad. I do get the burn. The Lumbaried comes through, heals the burn. Ah, the Tailwind peters out. That's so bad. I inted. My Conqueror is dead. He goes for the Hex when I got Lum Healed. That's a huge misplay on his part, but I missed my Stone Edge anyway. He didn't see what happened. He wasn't paying attention. But I was greedy. I mean, there's nothing I can do here. I mean, I just let it die. I don't care about it from here on out. I have no way to utilize it from this point on. This guy's team is much better built than mine. I had an hour. His team's very good. His team's incredible. This is like what I would go for ideally with a Rain Dance team. It's really great. All right, I think my best bet is to just bring in Starmie here, threaten the Psychic. I could also go ahead and throw up a Light Screen, just to like see what he does and use it as kind of a free turn. Let's see what he does. Starmie's move pool is pretty diverse. People kind of see different things. If he goes Garchomp, that'd be weird. Okay, Magnezone, that's totally fair. I think this guy resists like everything that I can put into it with this though. He might not resist the Surf, yeah. I have Light Screen up. I wish if Scald here would be huge, having Scald over Surf. I wish I had Rain up here. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had Rain up. He goes for a T-Bolt here every time. The issue is I have no swaps. I think I just stay in and go for the Surf. It's not gonna do a whole lot of damage, but that's okay. I could kind of maybe swap into Pelipper here. He goes for Toxic. Interesting. I'm gonna swap into Pelipper here, reset up Rain. I think he's going to, like, cause I'm super invested in special defense. Even if he goes for a Thunder, like a Volt Switch, does a lot of damage, but it's totally fine. I reset up Rain. I can get my Tailwind back up too if I play it correctly. We'll see. All right, he took the swap from Volt Switch into Kabutops. Question is, what is the play from here? He has Swift Swim Kabutops, 1000%. I think everything that I bring in dies. My goal is to set up Tailwind here, but I'm not going to be able to. This game feels extremely lost. This player was quite good. I think the only mistake they made was jumping the gun on the Hex without seeing the Lumberry proc on the Conkeldurr, but that's like pretty easy. Like I think most people don't expect Lumberry and Conkeldurr. I don't know like how common it is, or if it's common at all, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, he's gonna have Swift Swim Kabutops. I'm gonna have Swift Swim Kingdra. The question is how much. I don't know Kabutops base stat speed. Let's see if I don't have it in my decks. That's hilarious. I don't think I outspeed it. I actually don't think I outspeed it. I think my best bet is gonna be to bring in Scarf Darmanitan. Doesn't Swift Swim double speed? There's no way. Yeah, there's no way I ever contest Swift Swim Kabutops with Scarf Darmanitan. Literally ever. I probably just have to bring in. Kingdra and go for the pump. I think he outspeeds me every time here. I go for the pump. I actually outspeed, which is surprising. I am timid on this thing, but I missed the pump. Go for the pump again. It's still going to do serious damage. He Aqua Jets. I don't think that kills, actually. I don't think that kills. Nice. I thought I missed double pump. Okay, I think that kills. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. We get one Pokemon. We at least take one Pokemon down. I'll take it. Okay, he swaps into the Jellicent. Literally, what can I do here besides going for like a Dragon Pulse? I wonder if Hydro Pump would actually do more damage because of Stab and Rain. Is it two? Is it one time? It's two, so I think Hydro Pump might actually do more damage. I don't know the math exactly. Yeah, Swift Swim Kingdra is extremely fast. Oh, it has Water Absorb. That's the most, dude. That is the most I don't play OU moment in the world. I had no idea Jellicent got Water Absorb. I just got schooled. I couldn't do jack about that, dude. Did not know that. All right, what can you do against this? I think my best bet. Can I just set up screens again? My screens are most definitely down from earlier, right? I think I just set up screens. Wait, do I still have screen up? Oh my god, so I just wasted that turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. I just barely still had screen up. Of course I do. Oopsie, oopsie. That's okay. We set up screens this turn. Check the damage here. Vault Switch to do 42%. Fair, fair. Okay, he switches into the Flame Orb Conk. I throw up a Psychic. I do a lot of damage, surprisingly, but I don't think that OKOs. Yep. Should be able to Thunder Punch me and finish that off. That's totally okay. This battle's been pretty lost for a while, but I'm trying my best and see what happens. Okay, and the final showdown between his Garchomp and my Darmanitan. I think I just go for the Hammer Arm. I'm not going to do too much damage. And this game's pretty over, but that's okay. You know what? That's game 3. This was like the worst loss so far. This dude was definitely the best player so far and had the best built team. So GG's to him, and on to game 4. Okay, this Q should pop here, and this should be game number 4 if I'm counting correctly. Let's go ahead and see what we're up against. Pretty interesting team. Pretty good team. I like the Kingdra. I actually really like the idea of running Kingdra, like slotted into a team where it looked kind of weird just to counter Rain. I think it's a really interesting play, and I really respect it. The question is, what do I lead here? I think I might just go Pelipper and go for the Rain setup. He's probably going to go Mamoswine, I assume, and go for Stealth Rocks. I think I go Pelipper lead here. Let's see what he's got. He leads Infernape. Okay, okay. I respect it. Oh, this is a very good player. Yikes. Rough game 4 opponent. If he has T-Punch, does Infernape go T-Punch? I don't know. I do not know Infernape meta at all. The question is, will Hurricane kill? I don't think Hurricane kills. I think Hydro Pump might, but I risk the miss then. He goes for T-Punch. This might just kill. Yeah, that just kills me. Unfortunate. What can you do? Okay, I just go for the Swift Swap into the Swift Swim Kingdra, and we'll see. We'll throw up a Hydro Pump from there. I should definitely outspeed him. We'll see if he stays in. If he swaps to something like Roserade, that's fine. Still, Hydro Pump is going to do so much damage in rain. I'm trying to think of what he could even swap. Gengar. Is he giving up his Gengar? Hydro Pump going to miss? This should just kill. 100%, right? Yeah. Okay, he gives up his Gengar. Interesting. I'm very surprised by that. He brings in his own Kingdra. Maybe he thinks I'm... Oh, I bet he thinks I'm Specs. So he sacrifices that. He uses his own Dragon Pulse. Oh, he 100%s me, though. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair, fair, fair. His Kingdra is going to beat me every day as well. His is an actual, like, built Kingdra. Mine is timid 5 speed IV. So, fair enough. I'm just never going to beat that. The question here is, what can I do? What can I do to go up against his Kingdra? I think the best play is going to be to bring in Starmie and set up screens. He's going to outspeed me, though. Oh, he goes for the Draco Meteor. Yeah, this dude is, like, fully designed to take counter rain teams, which I respect so much. I hate normal rain teams, so I respect this dude. I think he's just a good player. The question is, or the problem is, he beat a player who's at a severe disadvantage, which kind of sucks, but he played it well. You know, he has a great team. More power to him. Okay, we're just switching to Conk. I honestly don't have much of a chance anymore here. Just gonna go for the Hammer Arm and test the damage. This might just OKO. Puts me to 58%. Conk is gonna be the tankiest Pokemon I have left to hopefully tank. That actually surprisingly kills the Kingdra. I'm pretty surprised by that. That's crazy. That's awesome. Okay, let's see how this goes. He's gonna bring in Roserade, which will definitely outspeed. He can go for a Giga Drain. I mean, he can just kill me. I'm trying to think if it's worth to switch to anything. I don't know what Roserade has. Is it worth to let my dude die? I don't think he's gonna outspeed anything. Do I need to let my... I think I actually switched to Darmanitan here. I think if he throws up a Giga Drain or any sort of Grass Attack, Energy Ball, or Sludge Bomb, Darmanitan can hopefully live it. Rain should wear off very soon. And then I can go for a Flare Blitz. Sludge Bomb, barely... Yeah, he barely lives. 96% HP. I was pretty... The poison's gonna kill him. He got poisoned off the Sludge Bomb. Well, what can you do? I think it's like a 30% chance to poison off Sludge Bomb if I'm not mistaken. So, not the craziest thing in the world. But you know, what can you do? I tried to play this game to the best of my ability. My opponent was better and had a better built team. We're gonna have one game left to try to win, man. One game. The question is if Waterfall does more damage in rain. It's only 1 times resist or 2 times resist. I'm trying to think. So, I'm pretty sure it does more in rain, right? Or was rain increased by 1.5 times? Or is it equal damage? With stab, Waterfall... Yeah, I'm pretty sure actually Waterfall does more than Crunch here, which is surprising. The question is whether I should go for a D-Dance or just go for the Waterfall. I'm just going to go for the Waterfall. It goes for a Sleep Powder. Ouch. Okay, he went for the Sleep Powder. I don't see me coming back off this. He procs my Citrus Berry. I get a little bit of a heal. If I can just wake up immediately, like maybe I have something. Get a D-Dance to outspeed. If I can wake up immediately, yeah, no, it's over. That's okay. Super GG's. You know what? I played to the best of my ability. You know what? What can you do? Sludge Bomb finishes off my Gyarados as expected. He missed the Leaf Storm, which I think is 90% accurate. I don't even kill with that, which is crazy. I wonder what will happen if he sees me use Chip Away. Maybe I should have just used it there just to see like what would have happened. Would have been like what, you know, Chip Away in PvP is hilarious. All right, but that's game number 4. You know, good old GG's. You know, fair enough. Playing what I can do. Got to put another Citrus Berry on my Gyarados, which I might need to go buy another really quick. I actually had 3K left over for my budget, so that's totally fine. But I wouldn't really count. I honestly wouldn't even count it if I didn't have the budget left over. I'm going to go do that really quick. All right, I spent 1 hour building this team and then like 4 hours EV training and leveling it and theorizing and movesetting it. I probably spent easily 10 hours on this video total. I spent like 3 hours last night theory crafting everything, planning everything. Can I win one game? I put in 10 hours for all this research, for all this challenge. Can I win one game off it? Probably not. Spoiler alert, but I'm going to try my darned best and we'll see what happens. All right, here we are in game 5, my last chance at hopefully getting a W. Let's see what we're against. Zoroark in Whimsicott. I respect it alongside Rotom Wash. I wonder if this game is winnable. I think I lead Gyarados here. I have to expect the Zoroark as well every time here. I don't know if Zoroark has access to an electric move. I don't think it does. Pretty sure it doesn't. We'll see, we'll see. On to game 5. This guy's team is really interesting. So my like assumptions from seeing this team is that I assume he's Trick Room Bronzong, but also Tailwind Whimsicott. Maybe that's stupid to assume, but I think he's trying to get speed control in multiple areas. Or maybe he's just Bronzong as a tank. I always kind of assume Trick Room, just because it's my specialty. I should be safe to set up D-Dance here and maybe some Rain. I'm okay with setting up in the face of Bronzong. Let's see what he does. He puts up Stealth Rocks. I have no way to deal with that. So that'll be interesting. I don't think this guy has... I don't think Bronzong has access to Whirlwind or anything. Anything way to phase me out. He might have... I don't think Bronzong has access to Haze. He does have Trick Room, as expected. That's awesome, though. I respect the Trick Room heavily, so super cool for him. I assume he goes for Teleport here. I assume what's going to happen is he's going to go for... Teleport. Oh, he's gonna just explode? That's hilarious. I thought he was gonna teleport into Conkeldurr and go for a T-Punch. But he's gonna just explode. If he brings in Conkeldurr here, I just absolutely have to switch out every time. Brings in Conkeldurr. Have to swap. He's gonna throw up a T-Punch. The question is what... I think I just have to bring in my own Conk and tank it. I think it's my best bet here. There's a Thunder Punch. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. He does get the Parahacks. I do have the Lum proc. He gets his Flame Orb proc. I'm Bulk Up Conkle. We're in Trick Room. I'm almost definitely slower maybe. Unless he's like relaxed. I'm going to see. I'm slower actually in his own Trick Room. So this will be interesting. He goes for Facade. This might kill me though. I might survive barely off of Bulk Up. Oh, I survived barely. I survived barely. Wow. Okay, I just have to go for the Hammer Arm. Ah, of course he has Mach Punch. I should have expected as much. That's okay. You know what? Fair enough. Trick Room does wear off and the dimensions go back to normal. I think I'm just going to bring in maybe Pelipper. We'll see. How do we play this? What's the best route? Trick Room wore off. Maybe we just threaten Choice Scarf Darmanitan. Maybe that's the play, dude. I would love to bait a burn on Darmanitan as well from like Rotom Wash or something. I think Rotom Wash gets Will-O-Wisp. Oh man, I'm gonna bring in Darmanitan. It could be the game loser. It's extremely risky, but I'm gonna try. Especially because that HP loss from the Stealth Rocks. I definitely don't. I just go for the Flare Blitz, check the damage, see what happens. I think that OKOs. Not OKOs, but... Oh, I crit him! That crit might matter. That crit might have mattered for sure. That's huge. Okay, he brings in the Gengar. I don't know if he expects me to be Scarfed. Do I just one-shot him? It was Zoroark. I just one-shot. This is my chance. I took out a couple Pokemon for free. I still have Scarf. I want to keep my Darmanitan alive. I'm at an extremely good position right now, somehow. This game's winnable. Do we win the 5th game? I can't kill this thing. This is the one thing that I can't deal with. If we win the 5th game, I will lose my mind. That is so awesome. That would be so crazy. Ugh, my heart rate, dude. I'm going to switch to the Starmie. Go for... actually, I think this thing dies to Stealth Rocks on the switch in, doesn't it? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Wow, that vault switch damage is shocking as well. I really wanted to set up screens here. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I definitely should have maybe kept in Darm, but that's unfortunate. I think the play here is just always going to be to set up light screen. I think he's going to yeah, he's going to outspeed throw Giga Drain, but I wasted my Starmie. It's unfortunate. I think Darm does die to the rocks. It's so close. It's so unfortunate. Do I just let him die and reset? I'm actually just gonna click him because if he does die, it's fine. If he does die, it's fine. But if he doesn't die, yep, that's totally okay. I don't think there's any reason to keep him around. From there on out, I'll just bring in Pelipper. I just have to test to see if he dies. I'll bring in Pelipper, set up Rain, and then I should be safe to either like Hurricane, Tailwind. Do I need Tailwind here? I don't think I need Tailwind here. I think I just need a damage. I'm just gonna go for a Hurricane with the Rain up. He goes for a Tailwind. I might need to counter Tailwind. Let's check the Hurricane damage. It shouldn't do it actually OKOs. Oh, is Whimsicott Bug Grass, so it's 4 times weak? If I win this game, I would be astounded. I would be so shocked if I won this game somehow. I would be so... If I win the 5th game, I'll lose it. That would be so incredible, dude. I'm going to try to set up the Tailwind. You know, for the Toxic, that's really good for me. I get the Tailwind up for free. He has Speed Boost. Oh, that's so good. I really want to be able to switch into something here. Oh, dude, my heart is racing. This guy's Vault Switch, I know. I think I just have to go into Kingdra. I just go into Kingdra here, right? If he Vault Switches here and hits my Gyarados, it's too bad. I have to go into Kingdra. He goes for Toxic again. Sure, spread your Toxic. I don't care. This game might be winnable. I might win the 5th game by like a minuscule amount. Oh, my heartbeat is insane right now. I just go for the Hydro Pump would do more. Actually, no, it's 4 times resist to water, isn't it? Only 34%. You got this, bro? I don't know if I can win this. He goes for the Vault Switch. I'm surprised how little damage I did there. I should be able to outspeed his Gengar 1000% here with Tailwind. I don't think my Tailwind wears out here. His might. Unless he's like Scarf Gengar. The question is whether I throw up the Dragon Pulse or the Hydro Pump. Do I risk it on a Hydro Pump miss? Oh, dude, it's so scary. I think it's the only way I win. He switches. Does this thing have Water Absorb? It might have Water Absorb. No, it has 40%. That's huge. Okay, I'm just going to keep throwing up Hydro Pumps. Seems winnable by some crazy act. My Tailwind peters out. I throw up the Hydro Pump. Let's see what he does. He's probably Destiny Bond. Interesting. Dude, this game is so close. That dies. If I win this game, I'll be so... I can't believe it, dude. Though I died of poison here, right? Oh, man. I wonder if his... The issue is if his... Oh, no. What do I do here? This is probably the most important play of the entire game. I think I have to bring in Pelipper and go for a Tailwind. I have to set up Tailwind for my Gyarados. I have to set up Tailwind for my Gyarados, I think is the play. If I can get it up. I think he outspeeds me otherwise. I think that kills me. No! I live 1 HP! I live 1 HP! Oh my god! I think I might win. I think I might win. I think I might win this game. I think I might win. If my Gyarados can kill with Crunch, please Gyarados, please, please, please. I don't know if it can kill. It kills! I won! I won a game! I won a game with the PvP team made from scratch in an hour! Oh! It's a win! It's a win, boys! I can't believe it! I can't believe I won a game! I can't believe it! I can't believe that! Oh my god, that's crazy! That's insane! I'm like way too excited for that. I'm way too excited. Dude, it's just to put in 10 hours. To put in 10 hours into something. Into like, for all the odds to be against you. For it to be so likely for you to lose, dude, and go 0-5. To win the last game of a 5-game series. That's incredible. I couldn't, dude, I swear to God, every one of my PokeMMO challenges is like the craziest, most insane ending. That was awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. Everyone who's in the live stream right now, thank you so very much. Everyone who's watching this video right now on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you really liked it. I would really, really appreciate that. Check out all the links in the description. Check out the Discord link, the stream links. I use the stream on YouTube though nowadays. And maybe consider becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month if you really want to support me above and beyond in that way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy. I'm thrilled. I cannot believe I was able to win a game with a team that I spent 1 hour catching wild Pokemon. I can't believe it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.